Welcome back to another episode of Unpacking Life with the Box and the Basket, Ricky and Vanessa. I think we've only said our names one other time. So today I wanted to ask you for a huge favor. So I messed up and I dropped my mic while we were setting up and it cracked my damn phone. So I've been calling around trying to get quotes on like replacing the screen. It's an iPhone 13 Pro. I thought it was like an old one already, but apparently it's like $400 to get the damn thing replaced. So I'm a little upset. But Vanessa has a great chance to get me a gift because that is my love language, or one of my love languages,
which will take us right into today's topic
of love languages.
Yes.
So,
what are they? How do they play into relationships? How can you use them in business? There's actually a love languages in business book. Did you know
so that? Before we get into that, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And we appreciate y'all listening or watching, however you're getting our content.
If you're watching, you saw Ricky's cracked phone.
Yeah. So it still works. It's just ugly. And it hurts my finger when I go over that.
You know what's so
spot.
funny is that this was instant karma because I always knock over my microphone when we're setting up because it's like time. Wobbly, right? Like it's not very sturdy.
Somebody bought a tripod instead of a quadruple pod. I don't know.
Anyway, so I knock it over sometimes. Sometimes I forget to plug it in. I mean, I forget a lot of things. It's okay. And he always gives me shit about it. So he dropped it.
Right onto the edge of my phone. He dropped it on his
phone with this like metal circle and it cracked the phone. So
yeah, it's unfortunate.
Here we are.
It's a sad day in the Marquez household.
For you.
I know. And my wallet.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what are the 5 love languages?
You tell me.
She asked me before, and I couldn't remember all of them. Mm-hmm. So it's act of kindness.
Acts of kindness is how you should be as a human.
Okay.
Acts of. That's my love language. That's why you suck at it. Yeah.
Acts of service. I remember. I thought it was 2. Acts of kindness. No. Words of affirmation. Mm-hmm. Gifts, which is my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Receiving gifts, yeah.
Yeah. This one. This is your love language too. Quality time. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember the last one.
You're missing the most important one.
Don't tell me. Sex.
No.
Oh. What?
Physical touch.
That's sex. I mean, you have to physically touch one another.
Okay, sex. Enough. My parents listen to this, I'm pretty sure.
Well, how do you think you got here? Just by giving each other air hugs? No physical touch?
So.
Anyways.
So let's dive into them. What's yours? Do you know you can have a primary love language and a secondary love language?
I feel like I have a primary, a secondary, a third area, a fourth area, and a fifth area.
So you're very needy is what you're telling everybody.
Yes.
Let's hear them. Rank them.
Gifts for sure. I love getting gifts. And you're a terrible gift giver.
Thank you.
That's why I don't feel love sometimes around Christmas.
Are you shitting me?
Acts of service sometimes. I wouldn't rank that high though.
Well, it's your second finger is up and you're talking
about it.
Well,
I'm thinking about it. Words of affirmation. I want to feel loved with your words. Physical touch. Mm-hmm. That's probably number one.
See, you're a flip-flopper.
I know, they change. I'm very needy sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Quality time is probably the last.
Touch is not what you think. It's like hugging, holding hands, sleeping under the same blanket.
No, we don't do that. If you share the blanket with your significant other and you wake up in the middle of the night cold, that's on you. We have separate blankets because Vanessa thinks she's like an Eskimo at night, and she sleeps with her robe.
Cold. You felt my nose. Am I not cold?
She sleeps with her robe, a shirt, pajama pants, like
socks,
winter socks,
a
light blanket, like a light fleece blanket, and then a thick comforter on top with a heater on.
With the foot heater on. If you have a sleep number bed, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
And me, I have like one blanket, and I'm always like half out of it because I'm so hot.
I can't have any, like, especially my feet out of the blanket.
I have to. Like, half my body's off. I don't know how you sleep like that. I'm just sweating.
That's physical touch. So, you said gifts? And you said I take offense to that.
To what? To gifts?
It's the love language of gifts is like a double-edged sword.
Why?
When you've been together for a long time and you are like in a family. You should know
what I like.
Because you buy yourself everything that you want.
That's not true.
So then yes, it is.
I didn't buy myself a new phone.
Tell me, okay, besides from the phone. Tell me one thing right now that you want. Tell me.
A new phone.
I said besides the phone, listen.
A new driver for my golf set.
Okay, besides that.
What the? Everything I say, you're saying besides that?
How am I supposed to know that?
I tell you all the time. We have a running gift list.
Let me tell you last time you updated it. Don't try to add it right now either. Ricky, nothing. You know why it's empty?
You deleted all mine?
No, because you got everything you wanted for Christmas. I see you typing. You're so wrong.
I know. I'm always wrong.
You are.
But I love you.
So gifts, I think is like just a hard one because when you're an adult, you make your own money, you buy yourself your stuff.
So just throw some cash in my stash accounts. Just be like, hey, I love you. I hope you have a great day. Here's $1 million.
Here's $5. What would be like the minimum amount that would make you happy?
Did we hit the lotto or no?
No.
Just normal day?
Yes.
No, $100.
Okay. All right, so gifts. Mine is not really gifts. I buy myself everything. But how does that make you feel?
That's why you're so hard to shop for, like on holidays. I dread when like birthdays and anniversaries and other gift giving days come up because I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna get this woman.
Because you don't listen.
But I do give you really good cards.
Mm-hmm.
I write my feelings and express them in my penmanship very well.
Mm-hmm. It's like usually an essay. I'm like, how did he come up with all these words? Because he doesn't say them out loud.
But I feel them. That's what's more important.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, if you can write them down, you can also speak them.
Yeah, I'll read them to you next time.
Which brings us, I guess, are we done with gifts? I just don't understand how a gift could make you feel loved. What, because you took the time to spend money?
No, because you took the time to think about something that I wanted and you got it for me.
But if you tell me you want a driver, I go and order the driver. That's not a lot of thought because you told me what you wanted.
Exactly. So think about
So it's the act of being a secretary, basically.
No.
Yeah.
Well, if that's how you look at it, if you don't want to love your husband the way he wants to be loved, then don't love him. Then don't do it.
Gaslighter.
What's your rank?
I would say acts of service, 100%.
I know.
You
never ending. What happened this weekend?
Stop your stupid laughing.
So, on Sunday, usually I would do the laundry.
We don't want to talk about
Oh, they want to know. Usually I would do the laundry, and she told me that she doesn't do a certain thing, like a certain chore in the house. So I was like, all right, well, I don't either. So then I told her, I said, I'm not going to do any laundry. And she was not happy. And she was folding the laundry in front of me and like asking me to help. I was like, nope. Out of principle, I cannot do this.
It's just so petty. King petty over here.
Give me the crown.
Like, I'll make a joke and he's like, okay. Then he takes it all serious and then it's like 4 hours later and I'm still yelling at him to help me with the laundry.
But words of affirmation, they don't do well when you yell them.
That's not an affirmation. That's me telling you I need an act of service. Acts of service, I think, for a lot of moms and women is like, I don't know, maybe not, but it's like, you love me? Okay, well then think like I think and see how stressed I am and go think about dinner and think about what we're going to do this weekend and think about our grocery list and go do this and go do that and help me with this and reschedule the kids' dentist appointment and check their closet and see what clothes they're running out of. Like that is, but you refuse, so you have a hard life here.
I try my best.
If you just did those things, you'd have an easier life at home.
I try my best.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I forget. Remember, I'm the box. Only one box at a time. I can't open multiple boxes.
You need to build yourself a new box then.
Well, I'll try.
You try harder. Why is it hard for you to do acts of service?
It's not. I just feel like the acts of service that I do, you don't appreciate. Like if I don't check in and let you know, hey, I did
That's
this.
That's the whole point.
Exactly.
How am I going to know your act of service if you don't tell me?
Why would I check in with you?
So Ricky has a problem about other people, anybody, telling him what to do. Yeah. Because he's been on his own since he was very young. And so he has this problem that you probably need to go see the therapist about.
It's not a problem.
It is a problem. It's not a problem for you. It's a problem for everybody else. That if you tell him what to do, you have to like tiptoe around it and like make it look like it was his idea.
That's what every good wife does.
Oh, okay. I'm not a good wife?
You're good at it sometimes. This is going to turn
into a domestic violence podcast episode.
Well, at least the camera's
sometimes. Take it back.
I'll take it back.
You want to tell me with your words of affirmation?
You're a great wife.
All the time.
And mother. She's kicking me under the table, by the way.
I'm not. Look, my feet
are here. You showed everybody your slippers.
It's fine.
Anyways, so acts of service. What's next?
For me, probably quality time. Physical touch is like, I like getting hugs so you can crack my back.
I know, and I feel used. I'm like, oh, she wants a hug? Crack my back. I'm like, oh.
You're already there. I can't help it that you're such a good back cracker. Anyway, so what else? Quality time. I think that's for both of us, kind of.
Certain days.
Yeah, times. You're like a psycho.
What?
Because what does that meme you send me?
Which one?
Like, I want you close but mid the vent.
It's the comedian. I forgot his name. He like talks about his wife. And he's like, because I love you and I want you around, just not right next to me. So you can go hide in the vent and watch me. I don't want to see you.
So how do you think the love languages can like make a relationship better? I know quality time. You want quality time by yourself.
Yeah.
So if you have quality time by yourself, but you don't even think, you just like do stupid stuff.
Exactly. I can be in my nothing box.
That should be a love language for a man.
Nothing.
Being in their nothing box.
Yeah.
Like letting them just sit there and not do anything.
I vote we add a sixth love language. And just call it nothing. That's for men.
Do you think that would be your first love language?
Yes.
You could have hesitated at least.
Oh, my bad. Ask me again.
Would that be your first love language? So dumb.
Yes. Probably.
Okay, well, your first response already told it. Which is, I don't know. I get sometimes when you want a nothing box and I want quality time.
Oh, hell breaks loose.
Then I rage text him sometimes. Because when he goes to his nothing box, he goes in the basement. And then I'm upstairs left alone. And I'm like, this was worse when you were working for the police department, because you would be gone 4 nights out of the week. And then 3 nights out of the week, you would be home. Mm-hmm. So out of those 3 nights, you took 2 for himself and 1 for me, where he would go to bed with me and watch shows with me. So that percentage is 66% that you love yourself and 33% that you love your wife.
Whatever.
Because it's 1 out of 3 nights.
But remember all the fights we had before I left the police department on what the schedule was going to be like when I was off?
Yeah.
Or when I was
Because I needed a commitment.
Now what? You're
just a baby and you go to bed with me all the time.
99% of the time I'm going to bed
with
you.
My plan worked. But now sometimes I get tired of you. I'm like, oh my God.
Like last night, I'm trying to watch your Housewives show.
Yeah. And he's like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, hi? Why are you here?
Yeah, exactly. So much for quality time, huh?
That's why I texted you at jiu-jitsu. I'm like, oh, you want to roll and stay?
Stay longer.
No, I feel like I read this thing the other day that said, like, if you want to be a good human and a better person, you have to spend more time with yourself than with anybody else.
I'm just trying to be a good person for you.
You're lying.
That's it.
You're just using this to further your agenda.
Whatever.
Okay, so I think we went through all of them. Words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, physical touch. I think quality time, like if you have a family, is really important for like even your kids.
Yeah. Like last week, we were like super busy all week. I feel like we were both out. Mm-hmm. And the kids were not neglected, but we didn't give them as much attention.
They weren't as spoiled as usual.
Yeah. So Sunday we pretty much spent the day playing board games and spending some QT with them. Mm-hmm. That was fun.
Yeah, because you won and you cheated.
So we love playing Catan.
You love playing
Catan. They always think they have a shot and then they lose.
I don't know why you can't just let them win once.
Hell, they got to learn how to lose too.
I think they've learned by now.
I don't think so.
Weekend after weekend.
But so what's your least favorite love language?
Probably like receiving gifts.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's so hard because like my love language is giving gifts and I would love to buy you everything.
Like what? What? Think of one thing right now that you want to buy me.
Some new shoes. Okay. A new hoodie.
Okay.
I bought you that new sweater and then you're trying to return it?
Because we recorded a podcast in it and I look like a marshmallow man.
It was the bigger size. It wasn't the medium one.
I put the smaller size on and I still look huge.
No. It's not true.
But you get so butthurt when I return stuff.
Yeah, because I get you this gift because I love you and I like put thought into it and then you just, you're like, eh.
But you want me to keep it even though I don't love it.
Yes.
That would be being fake and not true to myself.
No? This is what I have to deal with, folks. No.
Yes.
Just wear it like a couple times. That's what I do when you buy me clothes that I don't like.
I have no problem returning things. And then you have a closet full of shit that you don't wear. So just tell me. Now I have you figured out.
It only took you 12 years.
11.
11.
Why are you skipping ahead?
No, my fault.
No, but that's pointless.
What?
Don't do that.
What?
Don't keep... That's wasteful. You could return it. Because then you have...
So Vanessa's the return queen. She got banned from IKEA.
I did not.
From Target.
No.
You didn't get banned from those places for returning stuff?
Without a receipt, it's fine. It belonged in the store. It was from the store.
I know, but you can't return everything.
Of course, if you don't need it no more, you just return it. What's
She
the
just
problem?
tried to return something
That's
to
recycling.
IKEA. She was trying
It's
to return something from
recycling.
IKEA that was like 8 years old.
It was still in the packaging. I'll go get it right now. Actually, I donated it. So, okay.
And they told her no. And they
this
still sell the item.
Yeah. It was still wrapped. It was a pillowcase. It had never been taken out. It still had the wrapper around it. And I'm like, I don't have the receipt. When did you buy it? I don't know. Just look it up. She's like, the tag says this was manufactured in 2016. I'm like, okay, well, I haven't used it ever. So just take it back. What does it sell for? $2.99? Just give me the $2.99. She's like, actually, it's $14.99. I can't do that because it's outside of our policy. So then I got extremely irritated because you could still sell it. It's not, you sell the exact same one now. Exact same size, color, everything. And the only thing is that material. In a little number right here, it says 2023 instead of 2018. No, it's the same material. I even looked. Because I had to buy something, so I went by there. I was pissed. And then she's like, but we can take it for donation. I'm like, whatever, lady. Just freaking take it before I lose my shit. So stupid.
Why are you getting so mad?
Tell me it's not stupid.
It's not stupid.
And you know, it's not like I would never do this to like a mom and pop shop. But.
Are you about to look up their net worth?
Yeah. Oh IKEA is valued at $17.4 billion US. And you can't take my $15 pillowcase? GTFOH.
Just say it.
No. I don't want Zeke to have to edit it.
Oh my God.
I always do that when somebody tries to guilt trip me. With Lululemon, for example, you can, if they're damaged,
exchange them.
Like my thighs rub together, so the inside of them, like, peel? I don't know. Like these little fuzzies come out. And you pay a lot for the leggings, so you can take them and get a new pair. Mm-hmm. And somebody tried to Lululemon guilt me, and I didn't feel guilty at all because they're worth. Remember.
I feel like you should already have these numbers in your head.
Also billion.
Oh, I'm sure.
Something.
Each pair of leggings is like $100.
48 billion. I think they can take it. So anyway, we got way sidetracked. I don't like gifts. You like gifts. We'll get better at it.
Yeah, hook me up. Quality
time is just, you have to want to have quality time at the same time. If not, it could be like detrimental to your relationship. Mm-hmm. Because
sometimes. But like last week, I needed it though. Like I was gone showing houses every day. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, I didn't feel like I was home at all.
Mm-hmm. You didn't see me and then you got all needy?
Yeah. By like Friday. Mm-hmm. And then we had people over. Mm-hmm. So, but then I went to bed with you. Mm-hmm. And you still complain about it.
No, I don't complain.
So I'm going to stay up late tonight.
What do you think is the love language that has like the biggest impact on relationships?
I don't know. Whatever love language they have. I think it would be physical touch though. If you never like hugged each other, held hands, or were physical with each other, that would break the marriage down.
The most common love language is quality time for both men and women. It is chosen so frequently that it's more than twice as common as the second closest response, which is words of affirmation.
I don't believe that.
That's why people make it in like long distance relationships. They spend time FaceTiming each other and telling each other they love each other, so they don't need any physical touch. You don't know that.
I guess mine would be physical touch.
That's wild. Do you know also that it varies by state? In Colorado, it's physical touch.
I knew it.
But you were born in California, mm-hmm. So it's acts of service. Mm-hmm. Where's Arizona on this map?
Receiving gifts.
Acts of service.
Really?
Yeah. Texas is receiving gifts, which that's where we met.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The East Coast is all touch, physical touch, the whole map, basically. Yeah. They all just want to touch each other?
That's how, like, New Yorkers and East Coasters are, like, very touchy, hands-on people.
Oh, kiss on the cheek. Yeah.
The Italians.
Okay, now we're... The green, words of affirmation is actually not a lot. Quality time is all north. Like,
they have it sectioned off?
West. Yeah.
Okay. It's a little dramatic. Crazy. How did they find this out, though?
Based on Google Trends search data over a 12-month window.
Oh, damn. Government's watching. I better watch out.
They watch for everything.
I know.
Crazy. But, so, how can love languages help you in your business? Which I thought this was crazy. Somebody wrote a book, The 5 Love Languages at Work.
Like if you're trying to find a new partner?
No. If you're like your boss and employer-employee relationship. Words of affirmation, I get that. You're doing a good job, Billy. Yeah. Keep it up.
Keep making money for the company.
Acts of service. I'm going to help you with this project since you're overwhelmed, maybe.
Okay.
Receiving gifts is
just, bonus?
I guess, yeah, a bonus would be good. Quality time in a business setting?
I think it depends on the business.
Like the team outings and what do you call it? The
team meetings?
What do you call that?
Mandatory fun?
No. Yes. The team building activities. Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah. Those are lame.
And
we had some cool ones though. You went to Bad Accident?
For real estate?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
We've done some fun
We're
ones.
cool. Next month, we're going out to eat at the steakhouse. You know, that is a love language. Food. That's missing. So 6th is nothing, and 7th is food.
The lucky number 7.
I don't think you can actually have a favorite, like, across the board. My love language is gifts.
I feel like every day has a little bit of everything, of all of them.
And then it just depends on your mood. So really you need to be a mind reader. Like, what does my partner need on this day? And that's what will make your relationship successful.
You got to go through all 5.
Like, and think about it.
Here's some food. No, still mad. Okay. I washed the dishes. No, still mad. Can I give you a hug?
The baseline is not mad. The baseline is we're just living and trying to make each other happy. Okay, so then the last one in the work environment is physical touch, and I think that's just an HR complaint at that point.
Not in this company.
I don't think you can. Like a pat on the back, good job, shake your hand.
Maybe as you're like getting an award, physical touch.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I didn't read the book.
So at USA, they used to have the massage therapist come around and like ask if they wanted like a 15-minute massage during the break.
I think that's like a
physical touch
service. Like they're doing a service. They're hiring a service to make them less stressed.
No.
I don't think it's physical touch.
It doesn't mean to screw your coworkers. Don't do that.
What?
There's a physical touch.
Oh.
Don't screw your coworkers. That's an HR complaint waiting to happen for sure.
Well, anything physical touch. Like you can't... What was that?
I don't know. You broke something.
No. You're the only one breaking stuff today.
Okay, that was a low blow. That was uncalled for.
The physical touch, I don't think. Maybe like shaking hands? Anything.
It depends on your job.
Okay, now we're getting into the weeds.
I'm trying to like make it work.
What are your final thoughts about how to use love languages and tips? How to apply it in your life. I think you would do it for friends too.
Yeah. Like Brandon?
Uh-huh.
He's a terrible gift giver.
I hope he'll never find out because he won't
watch our videos.
He won't watch our videos.
Thanks, buddy.
But I think he loves receiving gifts.
Zeke, make that into a short because he does watch the shorts.
Don't make it into the short. We'll just tell him we talked about you on the podcast, and then he'll listen to the whole episode. He puts a lot of thought into giving gifts, I think.
Yeah.
But
he thinks he's such a good gift giver. Mm-hmm. I don't think he is.
Maybe you need to have your own interview with him.
I know.
You guys can
we'll talk about gift giving.
I liked my gift I got.
Yeah, that was Brittany.
Do you think women are better gift givers than men?
No. I think it just depends on the person. I feel like I'm a really good gift giver.
You do put a lot of thought into it, I guess. Mm-hmm. Which I just wish you used that thought to give me an act of service. Like,
that's not the same. I'll give you those. I'll give you those coupons that you used to give to your mom. Like those handwritten coupons. Cash this in for a back rub. Cash this in for dishes to be made.
Yeah. Right. I would love that.
I got you.
I want one for mopping.
Oh, several. You can't choose your own coupons. You don't call King Soopers and say, "Hey, I need a 20% off of milk." You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
Absolutely throw a fit. You want it to be a good gift giver, a good gift giving experience, right?
Depends. What do I get in return?
$100.
But yeah, you say you were gift giving or receiving gifts was at the very bottom, so it doesn't even matter. You're not gonna like it anyways.
It's still on there. I think each one should be, and I'm sure there's like a quiz online, but like it's weighted, right? Like not everything is 20%. 20 times 5. Yeah. Something might be 30, and then the other might be 10, 5, whatever. So gift giving is like 10%. What do I want for Mother's Day? Do you remember?
What did you tell me?
I told you.
Stand by.
And you even made do you have a note where I tell you all my stuff?
No. What did you want? You never told me. I feel like you started to tell me because I remember you saying.
No, I told you, and you're like, "That's not gonna work."
No, because I remember you were like, "I know what I want for Mother's Day."
I'm not telling you
like,
again.
What?
You better figure it out.
No, well, I guess you can get shit for Mother's Day.
All right,
I'll give you a card with a really nice note.
No, that's not what I wanted. I told you, and we had a whole conversation about it.
Okay, so tell me, what is it?
I will not tell you.
Well, I guess you're not getting
it then. You're such a good gift giver.
All right,
and so thoughtful. Like I said, then figure it out.
I'll give you a really nice handwritten note.
Nope.
All right.
All right, wrap it up.
Wrap it up, B. What is it? Just tell me. Give me a hint. A small hint.
You said it wouldn't last.
A plant? You kill them all the time. What?
That's all. You said give me one hint. I gave you one hint.
We'll talk after these cameras turn on. All right. Thank you very much for watching. We hope to have y'all back next time. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And let us know what is your love language.
Let us know.
Yep.
Peace.